Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time here, first of all, welcome. My name is Joe. I am the over 40 model maker. I do video reviews of Gundams and Warhammer and anything else that comes to mind. That's why my channel is called Fourth Avenue Entertainment. If you have been here before and gone through this entire series with me, welcome back. Thank you for following me through this whole shebang. It's been fun. Did this for about the whole month of February. This one's a little late because there's been some other things going on that took priority because, again, this is not my job. I have a 9 to 5. I have pretty much obligations after work to take care of at points, so I do this in my free time to keep me out of trouble. With that being said, today is the big reveal day of the mega-sized unicorn that I've been working on all month long. Now, that obviously is not it. That is actually going to be used for the size comparison just to see how big this thing actually is. This thing is huge. It's one of my biggest plastic, I wouldn't want to say toys, models, whatever. The only thing that's bigger than it is my Transformers Fortress Maximus. Yes, I also do Transformers as well. I love Transformers. Loved them since I was, they first came out because I was born in 78. They came out in 83, 84, even before that in Japan. So anyways, all that being said, this thing's big. So to catch anybody up on that has not followed us through the whole thing, I bought the kit. I first put it together and then cleaned up the nubs, did some painting on the side of it, and then did some assembly, and then did the panel lining and other things. And then now it's all together. So now we're just going to show it off with all the stuff that it came with, just to show how big that stuff is compared to the other stuff. So we're just going to, start right now. Okay. So we're in my living room and this is my piano bench. I have a very old piano that we play in the house just for this because I cannot fit all this in my little studio. It's just too big. So, with that being said, this thing here, this is my high grade. I don't even remember what Gundam this is. It's this one here. Anybody who knows, put it in the comments, remind me. I think it's from Gundam Wing. I think. I don't know. I just like the look of it. Okay, anyways. So, there's the high grade. Now, next, this is an entry grade. Remember when entry grades used to be sold at Target? Yeah, that's where I picked this one up at. This is the entry grade. I think this is the Granddaddy version 2 Gundam, maybe? I don't know. There's so many of them, I don't even keep track. I just like buying them and putting them together. So this one is slightly taller than the high grade. Then, next to that is my master grade. I'm not going to do a real grade because real grade and high grades can kind of be the same height. This is my master grade unicorn that I have. And it doesn't have all the panels out. So it kind of shows you what this thing looks like when it's not in like psycho battle mode. And that is slightly, taller than the master grade. Don't have the perfect grade done yet. That's coming later. And so now let me grab this big behemoth. This is, see, there's the feet. There is, I can't even fit it all in the frame. That's the mega size. That's how big that sucker is. That is amazing. So now, just take these off to the side, get them off the piano bench here. You can tell I have a huge budget for this stuff. I don't, oops, sorry about that, I bumped the camera. See, now if I had a Patreon, you guys have to pay 15 bucks to see that. So now let me go through the entire thing here. So, head, I spray painted the fins a yellow and then did some panel marking on it. The head, it's just stickers, but panel lining really is not that bad. And then you have the chest piece with the, here, I'm gonna try to show you all this without bumping the camera too much, so I apologize if I do. The backpack, and I painted the thrusters and then the holders for the saber handles. And then I also painted the backpack here. I actually found a color that completely matched that, but it gave off a nicer sheen to it. And then you have the waist parts, and then the legs. I painted the sides here, and then down here I did the copper, I did that copper and gold. Then these parts down here is a enamel chrome. And then I did the same thing for the feet. So it came in parts. You built the legs, the waist, the arms, the chest with the backpack, and the head. And, you know, and articulation, you know, it's, you know, shoulders, elbows, oh, the hands, chrome as well, silver, however you want to do it. The shield, I just painted the inside part here. The back, I did, as you can see, I painted those parts there, and then I painted that part right there, just in case you want to take it off. But, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay it down this way. Yeah, thing's about as big as my piano bench. So, again, it's that freaking huge. Hope you, if anybody does want to go pick this up, make sure you have a lot of shelf space. With that being said, here's its gun. I mean, this thing, okay, full disclosure, folks, I do have a full-size 1911. This is as big as the full-size 1911, like barrel-wise. It's that big. It's big as a full-size handgun. So we have that. Okay, now I just want to show you the size comparison of the shield. So let me pick this up again. Or the arm can just fall off. Yep, 15 bucks, folks. Other places make you pay 15 bucks to watch this. Not here. You get all this for free. Can you believe it? And also that piece fell off. That's not fun. That's all right, though. Boom. So, shield. This big. So remember that master grade I showed you earlier? This is how big the shield is. So you got 1, 2, about 2.5 to 3 shields big with an arm attached. And it's embarrassing, but that's all right. We have fun on this channel. There's no judging, no nothing. Again, this is not my job. We'll just put it down here like this. There we go. Get that puppy in frame right there. Yep. So then there's that. There's the gun. All right. Last but not least, here's a set of high-grade beam saber parts. Here's this, guys. I mean, look at that. You literally almost get 2 for the price of 1. And you get 2 of them. Now, if you weren't wanting to have these in this configuration, you can always take the beams out and then take the holes and then you stick them on the back, on the top there. So, you know, it looks boop, boop, like that. So, that is the big reveal. I know I did not put too much emphasis on it, but it's, you know, there's probably a dozen or so more, hundreds of more videos with this thing out there on the net that probably did a better job than I did, where they obviously don't bump the camera or the arm falls off, but that's okay. We're all human. Anyways, with that, final thoughts on this. This was a fun build. The instructions, I'm actually keeping that instructions book. That thing was perfect. Japanese language with the English language underneath. Everything was That is actually how an instruction booklet should be built, in my opinion. Pieces came off the sprues easily. The cleanup was easy. The putting the parts together, obviously when you have, parts this big, they should fit together nice and easy, except for that part right here. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to get the LED kit for this because I just don't want to. It'd be nice, but then that means I have to take like the whole thing apart, drill holes. I've never done it before, and I'm not going to ruin this just for that aesthetic where I can just simply figure out a way to position it and maybe even do like light piping. That might even be easier. Who knows? But I'm not going to worry about that. Painting this was pretty easy. Prime it, paint it by hand, paint it with, this part right here was Gundam marker. Piece of cake. The stickers, not very many stickers. Just basically the camera in the front, camera in the back, and then the eyes. That's it. There are water slide decals that go with this. I do not have them on. That's going to be like a rainy day, or, it's here in South Dakota, it's going to be upper 40s to lower 60s for the next 10 days. But I have a feeling a big blizzard is still going to come through. It always does, probably around April. I'll probably not even be able to make it into work that day. I'll probably put the water slide decals on that day, and then just show you the model with those on at a later date down the road. If you have the means to pick this up, I highly suggest you do. You definitely get looks walking out of the store with it. If you can find it in a local store, buy it local, help out those local shop guys. They will really appreciate it. Don't get it off of Amazon or any of those other stores there. Even if it's, to me, I would rather shop local, pay slightly higher than getting it off of Amazon or some other place where you're going to have to pay just about as much just for the shipping and the handling and everything else. And then also you have a 50% chance of getting it lost or destroyed in the mail. There you can pick it up, bring it home. So, except Warhammer. I do not pay local prices for Warhammer. No. Gundams, yes. So, with all that, I give this about an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. I really like this thing. I don't know how I'm going to display it. I'll figure that out later. But with that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you very much if you decided to stick with me throughout this whole entire process. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging around. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I read all of them. I respond to all of them. If you have any other ideas of other kits that I can maybe try to find and pick up to bring in so you guys can hear a review about it or something, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I do have kind of a itinerary of how I'm going to do all this stuff for the rest of the year with all the stuff that I still need to unbox and put together, paint, show off, what have you. But I can always do some changes. Again, this is just to keep me out of trouble. So, again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you got some information out of it. I hope, your eyes didn't roll too much with all the flubs that I had. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and do my closer as I usually do. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you handsome man. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, you beautiful, beautiful woman. And I will go ahead and leave you with this lovely piece of plastic right here. And everybody have yourself a wonderful day and a wonderful week and a wonderful month. And we'll see you on the next video that I do, which I don't know what it is yet, but I will enjoy putting it together, and I will enjoy seeing you when you arrive. All right, take care, everybody. Have fun.